This is something I will not have to say, well, I hope not, say too often. This is the last one of a certain author. The author is called Dillinger. Dillinger PhD or Dr. Dillinger on here that I'm seeing in front of me. The last one that we read from Dillinger was 2242. 2242. Oh yeah, it was like communicating through footnotes. Yeah, that's coming out next month. That's coming out next month. But yeah, this is the last one of Dr. Dillinger, called Your House. My house in the middle of the street. My house. Safe. Yeah, of course my house is safe. That's usually it is. Object class safe. Special containment procedures. Containment side 2277 has been constructed around SCP. Oh, okay. 2377-1's location. So this is a fresh news site just for an SCP specifically. Gets from my eye. Manipulation of the local economic infrastructure has been implemented to reduce residential and industrial population density in the immediate area of containment site 2377. Well, 2377. Following the events documented in incident. God, it's dirty. Following the events documented in incident report -1. On-site personnel requirements have been adjusted to at least 12 members of Mobile Task Force Beta 19 gargoyles at the diner at all times, at least 2 containment specialists with security clearance level 3 or higher at all times, at least 2 researchers with security clearance level 2 or higher at all times, at least 2 field agents with security clearance level 2 or higher at all times. A minimum of 3 personnel are to be within -1 at all times to witness and document SCP-2377 scenarios. Personnel assigned to containment site 2377 are to undergo monthly psychiatric evaluation and may submit application for reassignment. Exposure to -1 has shown no anomalous detrimental effects. Detrimental though. Could still mean there is some effect. And might even still be some long-lasting ones. Future attempts by civilians to access -1 are to be met with non-lethal force by MTF Beta 19 when possible, without risking containment breach or Foundation personnel safety. Detainment of these individuals for interrogation is considered optimal resolution of such incidents, but lethal force is authorized when deemed necessary. Detainees may be treated with a Class B amnestics and released after interrogation or detained off-site if ongoing investigation is deemed important. Description: SCP-2377 is an audiovisual phenomenon localized within a single house designated -1 in. It is not yet understood how SCP-2377 manifests, but research into primary memetic, esoteric, and technological theories is ongoing. The phenomenon consists of the appearance of 2 individuals who are intangible to those within -1 but are fully tangible to one another. SCP-2377 scenarios occur at irregular intervals, but all scenarios depict cases of homicide with specific shared attributes. Record intervals have ranged between 9 hours and 14 days. The perpetrator of the homicide and the victim, designated -A and -B, respectively, are the only individuals to appear within -1 at a given time. The appearance of one or both signifies the beginning of an SCP-2377 scenario. The duration of SCP-2377 scenarios have ranged between 3 minutes and 6 days. Clear homicidal intent in -A is always present, as assessed by Foundation personnel who have witnessed a scenario. Instances of SCP-2377 A and B are unique to each scenario. See Addendum 6, 21st, 2000. Since the beginning of SCP-2377's monitoring, 95 of the 178 victims displayed in SCP-2377 scenarios have later been confirmed as deceased within the same time window as the associated scenario. The remaining 83 victims have not as of yet been identified but are presumed deceased. Cause of death, as determined by local authorities, has in almost every case been considered unnatural. While a majority have also been labeled as homicides, infrequent determination of accident or suicide do occur. In the case of confirmed deceased -B instances, -A instances have been identified and suspected to or arrest of the homicide. It is currently theorized that all SCP-2377 scenarios are happening simultaneously within -1 and at the origin locations. Depicted. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. Depicted scenarios have thus far only been confirmed as occurring in similar with freestanding housing structures, so that to that of -1 apartment buildings, condominiums, duplexes, and other multi-residential constructs do not seem to facilitate SCP-2377 scenarios. SCP-2377 scenarios which have been identified have all occurred within approximately 1,200 kilometers of -1. While SCP-2377 scenarios are visible to all within -1, looking into -1 from outside produces no result. To date, instances of SCP-2377 have not been successfully recorded by any format except human observation. To date, -B have been killed in every recorded scenario with no deviation. In addition, only 6 scenarios have included -B succeeding in killing -A in the attempts at self-defense. Certain patterns seem apparent but not requisite of SCP-2377 instances. At least 152 of the recorded instances have been classified as home invasion or domestic disturbance scenarios, and nearly 90% of perpetrators have been identified as male. I hate that I said my house is safe as a joke, because of the object class, and now I'm reading how domestic abuse happened. I'm like, great. Of course, the moment I say that, the SCP goes abuse. SCP-2377 scenarios where the ocean location floor plan differs significantly from that of -1 in size or style seem to account for the discrepancy. If either -A or -B would move to a room that -1 doesn't contain a direct analog of one or both will fade from visibility briefly before reappearing in the room of closest possible correspondence within -1. Audio is not interrupted during these periods, although volume levels have been documented to experience shifts. Residential history of -1 shows no connection to any previously known DOI or POI in Foundation records. -1 came to the Foundation or Foundation personnel after reports were picked up in a monitored regional IRC chat room frequented by nursing industry professionals. These reports described a transient individual who had been illegally residing within -1, making a scene at Memorial Hospital regarding 3 homicides he had claimed to witness. The transient individual was not remanded on scene by local authorities and has not yet been recovered. He has since been classified POI 2377-1. Procurement of -1 was completed on the 14th, 1990 via Shinjuku Complex Properties Foundation Fund Company. It is unknown when SCP-2377 first manifested or the number of instances that may have occurred before official documentation began, but public records shows that -1 have been officially vacant for approximately 3 years before acquisition by the Foundation. If initial manifestation is hypothesized to be the cause for the extent vacancy and SCP-2377 instances have not increased or decreased significantly in frequency over time, it is estimated that approximately 32 instances occurred before the Foundation took control of -1. This number currently cannot be substantiated but has been approved as a baseline variable for supplemental demographic computation by Foundation research personnel. Due to the inability to independently verify the events that occur during each SCP-2377 scenario, the Foundation has chosen not to disclose information regarding -A instances to local authorities in cases where an -B instance identity has been confirmed. Foundation resources have not been allocated to confirm or elaborate on the forensic analysis of crime scenes performed by those within the local jurisdiction of confirmed cases. Addendum 6/21/2000. Comparative analysis of multiple witnesses' physical description of SCP of -A instances has led to the designation of POY-2, an individual determined to be responsible. Ow, ow, ow. That hurt. I think some bit of my scab came off. Ow. For the homicide event in at least SCP-2377 scenarios, the -A instance in these scenarios have uniformly not been identified. Incident report -1. Incident report 1. Level 3 security clearance required. On the evening of the 8th, 5th, 2000, 4 civilians attempted a breach of containment site. I'm gonna take my headphones off a little bit because I can feel the itch. You guys get to listen to music a little bit. I will have a little headphone break. While not sufficiently trained or armed to pose a significant threat to the last of MTF Beta 19 members dispatched to neutralize the situation. The civilians were markedly aggressive and organized in their operation. Suppression was successful. 3 of the 4 civilians, however, were able to commit suicide by means of firearm before being neutralized. The surviving intruder, identified as a W, M, and here after classified as POY-3, was detained and sedated before being moved off-site. Interrogation was conducted at area on the 8th, 6th, 2000 by researcher Falconer. Begin log 8th, 6th, 2000, 17:35:6. Researcher Falconer, state your name for the record. Fuck you. You had your wallet on you when you attempted to break into our facility. You're W M, correct? Inaudible. Come again. I said we weren't trying to break into your stupid fucking building. Oh, fair point. You wanted the house. Close enough. It wasn't the house, then what? Then what, Mr. M? You wouldn't understand. Then don't call me that. What won't we understand? What do you think you know about what happens in that house? Well, what do you know, asshole? You know what happens in this? There is some shadow play that we either get spooked or get our rocks off. Does it matter to you what you see happening there? Of course it matters to us. Why do you think we watch? Bullshit. You watch because you don't have the slightest goddamn clue why you can't see them. See him. The man keeps showing up. You know who he is. Not yet, but we will. We'll find him. He understands. He belongs with us. Not out there by himself like the rest of you. He understands what? What do you mean by we? Alone is alone. What? Fuck it. I'm done here. Why did your compatriots kill themselves? POY-3 refuses to answer any more questions from this point forward. End log 8/6/2000. 17:39:38. 4 minutes. That's not very long. But yeah, he's not really giving much information, is he? Following the interview, POY-3 has been designated for permanent detainment at area. Continued attempts at questioning him have so far proven useless. After a failed suicide attempt, containment procedure for POY-3 are being re-evaluated. Following incident 1 on-site personnel requirements have been adjusted to account for potential future attempts at containment breach by groups of equitable or slightly increased power designation for currently unidentified GOI is pending review. And then we have scenario report, level 4 security clearance required. Routine. We're reaching our 3-hour mark soon. Routine surveillance of -1 on 11/28/2000 was in progress when... God, my whole head is itchy. Well, not my whole, like literally like right here by the temple. That's itchy as hell. And my eye, because something keeps wanting to get in my eye, in both of them. Was in progress when SCP-2377 scenario began. The -A instance was quickly identified as POY2 by multiple personnel who had witnessed previous scenarios. The scenario lasted 16 hours, constituting the longest such occurrence involving POY2. Shortly before the -B instance expiration, POY2 wrote the following message across -B's back with a black marker: "A loan is a loan." Following the end of this scenario, a more intensive investigation into the background of all former residents, instances of -A and -B, the civilians who attempted to breach containment, and all familial and social connection for each of these has begun. Classification of a new group of interest here after TOI 19177 has been approved. All POI 2377 subjects have been designated as presumed involved presumed involved. -A subjects excluding POI2 are to be designated potential candidates. Priority level for GOI 19177 is classified low at the time of this writing. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. What truly does happen in... What truly does the action in the house mean? Why did we have a group of people trying to get in, but then ended their life when they couldn't? Mysterious. I can only hope the next two are shorter because I am getting tired now. Running out of funny juice, running out of power. Without the power of the Afro, who am I? What am I? Also, my neck still hurts. God damn. I knew it. I should have known.